Hello everyone, welcome back to the Driver Career F125 playthrough. Still in F2 here, round 5 of 8 at my favourite track on the current F1 calendar. It's Spa. And a track that I'm usually, I don't want to jinx it, but usually pretty quick around. Turn my brake bias down, 56, the magic number, and we're going to see what we can do. I need to take better care of my tyres on these outlaps. Of course, we want to keep them hot, but we've only got one tyre for these sessions. So I don't want to be abusing them on the way to the grid. We just need a good exit out of the chicane here. Gonna get a cheeky toe off our teammate here that we've really caught up with. And if he's on a fast lap, yeah, that just, again, this could be an Austria case. This is just a circuit that I'm better at, stronger at. Compared to others, I mean. Other tracks, not other players. And, well, the AI is just not the best around here. Gonna have to actually overtake here. Completely destroy the tires while I'm at it. 159.0. Okay. Tell you what, I'm actually gonna give an inch less of front wing. I just don't want to be oversteering in that chicane too much. Let's warm up the tires and hope we get a better chicane exit here. Slow in. Fast out. Let's go. Brake a little bit earlier. Lock up a little. Okay. We've hit that nicely despite the lockup. Now, I think it's better torque-wise if we don't shift up to 6th there. See the revs get a lot lower there. And then we shift up. Yeah, there we go. Some gearboxonomics right there. This lap is just not going as quick. You know, we set a purple first sector, but I think through these corners, just the tire delta is just too much, really. I feel like maybe I'll have a cracking last chicane, but I doubt I will. Look how much time we're losing just going down this straight simply because the tire wear is just too high with the high-speed corners. It's green for a second, and then I just can't put the power down properly in that last chicane. It's just too slidey. Too aggressive with it. Too aggressive with it. How long is left of the session? I'll go for one more lap. Let's see what we can do. it's one of those cases where I know I can go faster if I had clean tires again. We're just going to see how much slower we go, even through these flat sections here. Gentle with the power. Nice. That was really good. Let's not muck this up. Stay in 5th gear. Lovely. Shift up. DRS. Let's not muck up Lecom. I think that's what put me really badly on the last lap. I lose so much time there. I must have done that bit just so quick on my first lap. So I lose so much time there, and I've gone on the grass because I was looking at the delta and not the track. It's just through these high-speed corners, you can see how much time I'm losing. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we're 4 attempts down. We're half a second down now. Yeah, we're gonna have to settle for this lap, but I hope it was fast enough to get pole. I bet it won't be. I bet we'll have another Austria where Aaron or somebody will just snatch it by a 10th. Let's have a look.
Goodbye for now, but in all honesty, we're just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Now that is silly. 2 seconds quicker on my first attempt. Ooh. You know, the AI difficulty, they really like to change their mind on this game, don't they? Oh well. We take what we can get, especially after last race.
It's Saturday, and that means we're preparing for today's Formula 2 event here in Spa. As the cars are being prepared, let's join them trackside for the start of what promises to be a terrific race. So here we are again, a whopping 3.5 miles of track here at Spa, featuring long straights, some seriously fast corners, and some massive elevation changes. This is a track that routinely delivers high-quality racing, and we'll be hoping to see just that from our young F2 drivers today. We are nearly ready for the start of today's race, but in the meantime, let's take a look at the grid. The Flying Finn lines up on pole position, with Franco-Colapinto alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Aaron, Bortoletto, Kushmaini, Stanek, Maloney, Correa, Hajar, Andrea, Kimi, Antonelli, Barnard, Cordial, Jack Crawford, Ritomo, Miata, Hauger, Behrman, Dirksen. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Zach O'Sullivan, Martins, Villa Gomez, Verschoor, and Enzo Fittipaldi completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. It is the Formula 2 race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the pit lane.
Well, uncertainty is what strategy's all about, but it absolves the teams from the responsibility of running both compounds of tyre. They might have to use that wet tyre, of course, and then the question is, where do those crossovers lie between the wet and dry conditions?
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I try not to let my engineer down. Anybody else notice the amount of errors just in the little like intro bit there. You know, when they were saying the circuit length, what they said was completely different to the subtitles. And also they say it's Saturday, but we're doing the feature race, which means it's actually a Sunday. Anyway, let's get this race underway. With my 2-second pole position, I'm not worried about this race. Turn 1, let's not get smacked up the rear. Lovely, lovely. Textbook. Didn't lock up, but didn't really have much of a chance to because I started on pole. And the run down to turn 1 is just so short from the start of the grid. We don't even have enough speed to lock up, really. I fear this is going to be another one like Austria with not much commentary. Because I'm going to be out on the lead and not really battling or playing any real games, but anything can happen. Knowing my luck, there will be like a safety car or a red flag. But I'm going to do my best to just build a gap and fly out front. Actually, I got some conversation I can make here while we race. So I was considering I was gonna look at like what you know, modding on these F1 games is very popular because the mods are easy to make because the games are so similar every time, so people know, you know, they have the technology to do these mods. Oftentimes they just work from game to game. I was thinking of maybe doing some, you know, like team livery mods, helmet livery mods, sounds maybe, but I think no. I think I'm going to go straight vanilla and not touch a single mod. Also because I like playing, as I mentioned in the last race, I like just playing online recently, just the random 5-lap races, total carnage. And I don't want to risk, I don't know if there are any risks, but you know, I don't want to, Jesus Christ, I'm so bad at chicane. I don't want to risk any, anything happening to my account or anything.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
On the same topic, ooh, it's a bit gravelly. On the same topic, I got the podium pass, the battle pass, because I already had loads of coins. Like level 30 something, because I've just been grinding F1 World Challenges. I get a lot of XP for them, I never realised. And so I'll be getting different liveries and race suits and helmets and stuff like that. So we'll be doing different helmets, you know, change it up depending on the occasion in F1. I'm really losing my focus here by chattering. Maybe sometimes it's better I do be quiet. But no. You know, for example, I'll have like a more defined helmet design and change it up depending on what team I'm at or what race I'm doing, etc. That'll be really fun.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
That's a pretty early start. I suppose they are the harder compounded tyres. I beat mine up by locking them up like that. Somebody's had an incident out there. Juan Manuel Correa is gone. His car has just stopped on track. Whether that's a crash, who knows? Maybe they'll still be there when I get around to them. Yeah, I think the trick is there to just be a lot more delicate. I think I was kind of taking the mick by how much I could push the throttle with that chicane. Pre-qualifying. Same with this one. You know, it's a high speed corner circuit, so not built for the slow speed corners. Those are the only real 2 ones on the calendar, so we gotta keep it calm through them.
Okay, mate. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
Let's see if I can hit this first time. I'd imagine I've been lapping. Yeah, I literally just hit that sector anyway. I imagine I've been lapping that quick anyway.
Great
That
stuff,
is
mate.
lap
You hit
time
the target well
smashed.
there.
Lovely,
Nice one.
lovely,
Long way to
lovely.
go in this race though, so keep your head down. Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Best in lap I can. I shall try, Jeff. I shall try. Alright, here we come into the very awkward pit lane. And we pray there's no safety car or red flag. Can I hit the bollard? What a funny noise there. Still needs work on my pit entries. I get there isn't art to it, and I get that, like, it doesn't matter if you lock up if you're having a tyre change, you know, those tyres are gone, but still, I could be a bit more elegant with it.
Okay, go,
Alright,
go, go.
let's do
Perfect
this.
job from you and the crew there, mate.
Was I the
We're
only one that
delighted with
pitted?
that.
No, there's plenty coming into the pits. Let's do this.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Whoa. Almost slid over the white line. That's crazy. Might have to do some overtaking up here. Definitely going to catch these guys before they pit. That's not going to be fun to navigate through these high speed corners. We'll see what we can do. Don't want to hold myself up too much, or Aaron and Colapinto will be all over my case. Oh, right curb a little bit too much though. Alright, let's be careful here. Isn't it Villa Gomez that screwed me over at Silverstone? Sorry, I thought I wouldn't shift up then because I thought I wouldn't need the speed, but I would. Right, let's go past him through Blanchimont, as it's called, I believe. I always wondered why this isn't a DRS zone, like at least this straight, or this next one, or even the whole thing. I don't know, maybe because they don't want going too quick into this chicane, I suppose. They're all pitting.
Okay, Isaac's coming in for his stop now.
Everybody's pitting. I'm gonna fly into the lead now. Nobody even in the pit exit. We are clear.
We predicted, which means we've got extra performance in hand. So let's push, push, and use it all up.
You want me to use... I'm being pretty strong on the pedal, aside from through the chicane at turn 1, really. I don't know if I'm going to be able to achieve this. I don't even think that's a skill issue. I think that's just... You know, I thought I was pushing already, and now they're like, no, you need to be pushing more. Maybe you guys just overfueled me. Silly team. Maybe I should just do some donuts for a little while. 10 seconds maybe. Not burn a load of fuel. Yeah, I'm not going to hit this target. I've only gone through 2 kilograms. I got 1 lap left. Still need to do another 2.5. That's really messy. I promise, when I'm driving in silence and I'm locked in, I'm not mucking up as it seems to be whenever I start talking and look at other things on the screen. It's very easy to get distracted. I wonder if I just hold the brake down a bit. Am I still burning as much fuel? I am. I'm just going a lot slower. Okay. No, the target might be too... You know, it might have been reachable without that, actually, but that is a good thing to realise. If I'm in quite lead... But I'm still pushing down the front... Yeah, we're going to hit the target. Cool.
Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
Lost our lead by a couple seconds, but it's worth it. God, this whole race really has been a nothing burger, hasn't it? No incidents, no safety cars, red flags. It's gonna be a short video, I think. Who knows, we'll see. Lovely new
Good job.
fastest
That was the
lap.
fastest lap of the race so
And we're on
far.
to the last lap of the race. Cool our britches for a minute. You know, I gotta be honest, the lead isn't actually as strong as I thought it would be. Less than 10 seconds. Clearly these guys are a bit better in race pace than quali pace for this circuit. Or maybe my race pace is shorter than my quali pace. Either way. Nice having this free air the whole time. See, now this will be a... No, I didn't lead every lap. I was going to say it'll be like the... I don't think they ever use the term Grand Slam for F2, but you know. But no, I didn't lead every lap anyway, because I pitted early. If I stayed out a lap longer, I would have led every lap. It's whatever. Can't complain. It's just such a beautiful track. Honestly, I love this track. It's amazing to drive on, it's amazing for races. It's got so much history, albeit dark history at times. It's just, what a gorgeous circuit. I would love to go here. I'd love, love, love to go here for F1 or for WEC or anything really. Truly beautiful circuit. Truly beautiful win from yours truly. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Come on, team! This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you all.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
An incredible win for Campos after a brilliant performance.
We've heard stories of drivers watching the race on the big screens while they're going around leading with that kind of advantage. I reckon that's what they were doing, you know, AJ.
I can see them making their way onto the podium now. Campos have come a really long way in this championship, and what a special race it has been. They're on top again. There will be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race when Formula 2 returns.
Okay, so our potential title rivals, Bortoleto, he's finished up on the podium with me. Another great performance for Invicta as a whole, 3rd and 5th. Kimi Antonelli, you know, he's fallen short. He had an amazing start to the season, but he's fallen back again as well. And my teammate, ooh, not a good effort from my teammate for the team standings. Let's have a look-see. We're still sitting pretty in 3rd. Got it. Oh, Bortoleto has taken the championship lead. So it seems like a bit of a fight between Bortoleto and Antonelli. We'll see how I slot in there in the remaining races for this season. Can't even remember what circuits I've got next. I think Monza's one of them. And Abu Dhabi? And what would the other one be? I can't remember. Oh well. And from the team standpoints, Campos is in 2nd. We've overtaken Prema. And we got a 14-point gap to Invicta. It's tight at the top. Wow. Almost a whole pace level upgrade. I'd be shocked if I didn't, considering I got on pole and the fastest lap multiple times. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying this series. Don't forget to smash like if you are enjoying it and staying subscribed so you can keep up with the series and check out my Minecraft videos if you haven't already. Let me know what you thought below, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.